Malunggay, orange, malunggay, iced tea. Mas masustansya at mas masarap. Ang dating iced tea at orange juice, may bago na. May malunggay. Malunggay, orange, malunggay, iced tea. Mas masustansya at mas masarap. Malunggay, orange, malunggay, iced tea. Swak sa lahat. Malunggay, litro pack.
HG Guyabano, homegrown iced tea. HG Guyabano, I love my HG. Gawang Pilipino, walang caffeine. Gawa sa dahon ng Guyabano. HG Guyabano, homegrown iced tea.
Bumangon sa tapang at lasa ng bagong pag-asa.
A bold blend of Barako coffee, fortified with malunggay and other extracts, rich in potassium, calcium, and magnesium.
Tikman ang bagong kape ng bayan, Pacquiao Coffee.
Pacquiao Original Blend 3-in-1 Coffee.
Lasa ng bagong pag-asa.
In these uncertain times, when health and cleanliness are the most important factors of the day, where germs and viruses are everywhere, when all hope is lost, it's great to know that there's one cleaning company that stands above the rest. Clean Patrol is there for you, to serve you in all your cleaning needs. Clean Patrol designs and caters to your needs, whether you are a big or small business, private home, vehicle, or even post-construction. Clean Patrol has agents ready to serve. So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone and call now. Operators are standing by. You can also check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Go ahead. Tell them Tony sent you.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome once again to Banana Cake. My name is Ernest Hernandez, and together with me is Peps Avesilia. We will have a very special episode tonight, and we will feature two very pretty and handsome guys who are also beauty and bronze na sinasabi natin ngayon. Both are Miss and Mr. Supranational Philippines, Miss Dindi Pajares and John Adajar. Welcome to Banana Cake.
Hello, good evening.
Hey everyone, how we doing?
Okay, Peps.
Yes.
Ito na nga, no? But we gotta thank our sponsors first. No? Unang-una, pasalamatan natin ang Pacquiao 3-in-1 Coffee, Kapeng Barako with Malunggay. Oh, and of course, meron na rin silang iced tea and orange juice. May bago na rin na kasamang malunggay and also available in Mercury Drugs, South Supermarket, Robinson Supermarket, LCC, Rustan Supermarket, Lazada, and Shopee. And for those who want to be resellers, please email sales@orich.com. And of course, we would like to also thank Fritzas from Peps. And Peps, yan na nga, yan ang cue mo. Ano ba yung masarap dito sa Fritzas?
Lahat.
O, diba?
If you haven't tried our pies, you can find us on Facebook. Okay, it's called Fritz Pies.
All right. Ayan, maabangan nyo yan. No? And of course, Clean Patrol in behalf of Belay Fernando, na hindi siya makakasama sa atin ngayon, she will be back next week here in Banana Cake. Sige, unang-una, Peps, kamustahin muna natin mga guests natin. Let's go to ladies first, no? Miss Dindi Pajares. Miss Dindi, alright, unang tanong lagi namin, no? Unang tanong lagi namin dito sa Banana Cake is, this is the time of the pandemic and still, of course, marami tayong mga lessons na natutunan during these times. What are those for Dindi?
Well, for me, because I am a flight attendant by profession, I've been flying for almost 8 years. I'm really busy working. And what I realized, sorry, I have dogs and cats here.
Marami rin ako niyan dito. May mahina pa, nagsasalita.
Yeah, meron. Sorry.
Okay lang, Dindi. Okay lang yan.
Ako dito.
Sa show namin, tinotolerate
Sigurado ba
namin
kayo,
yan.
pusa taso? Parang may hinahanda kayong lechon dyan sa likod
No! Ang daming ibon dito eh. So, yeah, what I learned is no matter how busy we are, always find a perfect time to spend with your family, diba? Because before pandemic, we're busy working, we're busy finding a nice job, that we also forget that our parents are getting old. So learn to balance your time and really always make sure that you're healthy.
Yan talaga, no? It's a time na it humbles us, no, di ba, Peps? Itong panahon na to, everyone is humbled on what is going on. Like, everything that we may be enjoying can be taken away anytime, di ba? How about you, John, no? Eto si John, marami tong ginagawa, no? John, para sa iyo, pare, ano yung mga malalaking realizations mo sa panahon na to?
Pinakamalaking realization ko this pandemic is I think I should save money because this pandemic hit us hard because everyone got fired in their work, and then alam mo yun, all of a sudden parang lahat tumigil ang mundo. Diba? So alam mo, dapat everyone should save money. I mean, even the peso, the isang kahit piso lang yan, you should put in your piggy bank. I mean, for next time, wala na time, you can still something to get, diba? Because right now, everyone doesn't have any work, no income, sobrang hirap. Even the businessman, sobrang hirap.
Ayun na nga, John, no? Ito, isa pa, no? I didn't know you're into this, no? But parang gulat ako, si John interviewing ko for this, no? But anyway, I know you for being a hard knocks guy, no? Parang you're doing MMA, and syempre being in martial arts myself, na parang yung kausap mo na lang kickbag sa bahay, di ba? What does it feel for you being an athlete as well, na being in a contact sport na bigla na lang nagsarado ang mundo mo, na who can I grapple right now, di ba?
I know. It's pretty strict here sa Pilipinas. Actually, last year I got stranded in Thailand. I was stuck there for 5 months.
Sa Phuket to, di ba? Sa Phuket.
In Pattaya.
Okay.
It's just 2 hours away from Bangkok. So anyway, I got there for 5 months in a training camp. Ayun ang malas ko. Stranded ako sa mismong training camp. So every day, we have the mini bubble. We have our team bubble. So every day, training kami. So wala akong kawala. And what's funny is, I'm doing my training even though na wala akong laban. And then when I came home from Thailand, doon ako nagkasakit. Like, I had the, what do you call that? They call it the Graves' disease. It's a disease from the athletes na if your body is trained for many, many months to many, many years, your routine suddenly changes.
Yeah.
That's where it hits you hard. So I went home here, parang 75 kilograms ako. And then after 2 weeks, nandito na ako sa Pilipinas, I dropped like 67 kilos without doing anything. So we all worried my and then ayun na nga, sabi nga daw it's grave disease and it's the athlete's disease. So
You know
yeah.
But you've overcome that already, John. Oh, that's
Oh.
gone.
Yeah,
Tapos
yeah.
na.
Yeah, I talked to many psychologists because number one, it triggers is the stress, the depression. Because I got
Yeah.
stuck there without family or anything. My breakfast is punchy, diba? Kumakain ako ng suntok sa umaga hanggang hapon.
Well,
Even
at least you're
bago
gonna be ready
matulog.
for your next fight.
I am. I've been off season for 2 years, pero I don't know. Pero ngayon is pageant muna.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me ask you guys, no? Let me ask you guys, Dindi and John, no? How did you get into the world of pageantry? Okay? So let's
Kunain na
start
natin
with
si Dindi.
Dindi,
Oo.
yeah.
Well, my mom is actually a frustrated beauty queen. So even I think I started joining since I was 10. So
Wow,
gusto niya na talaga mag-pageant ako. So since 10 years old, started joining different pageants like barangay or any pageant talaga. And after that, until now, I'm joining a beauty pageant.
And how long, and about you, John, about you, how did you get into the world of pageantry?
Wanna know?
Yeah,
Actually,
because you're from an you're a fighter, di ba? And this is a totally different arena or world. Aside from having good looks, no? I mean, how did you manage to get into pageantry?
well, ever
Or
since
more than tell us your story.
well, what's funny is, I've been a bad boy for many, many years. Yung bata pa ako, like the high school stuff. So my first pageant is from Mr. High School. And from Mr. High School, they wanted me to join to represent our like freshman year. So I have to present the all freshmen. Tapos kalaban ko is mga sophomores, seniors, juniors. So I have to join the pageant para makapasa lang ako sa mga exam ko.
Okay. I know the truth. I know the truth.
Oh, I know that's true. But moving forward, way back 2014, I joined the Ginoon Laguna. It's all for the Laguna province. I joined the Ginoon Laguna. I was actually with Leren Bautista. She's one of the beauty queen now. We both win the title. She's the Binibini Laguna. I'm the Ginoon Laguna 2014. And then after a year, we joined the national pageant. I joined the national pageant, which is the Misters of Philippines. And unfortunately, I got into semifinals only. So after that, after a year, I went pro, and then MMA is my life now.
Okay, interesting. Ernest, may tanong ka?
Actually, kay Dindi naman Kasi Dindi, while we were off the record here, no, hindi basta-basta babae yan. hindi mo basta like John, hindi basta-basta mauupakan to si Dindi. Pero Dindi, tell us about you're a volunteer, tama ba? Did I get it right? What were you doing before? Yan, ulit. Ano ulit yun?
I am an Air Force reservist po.
Yeah, there
Early
you go.
this year, I joined the Philippine Air Force Reserve Command. So, kasama ko sila JM De Guzman, sila RC Munoz,
Okay.
and they're helping us na to develop, to be ready if just in case there's mga typhoon, ganon. At least you're willing and you're ready to help your community. So that's what we're doing in Philippine Air Force. And also, I'm a flight attendant. And I am an international flight attendant in PAL. I've been flying for almost 8 years.
Yun, no? And syempre itong volunteerism is really something. No? I really admire people who are into volunteerism. No, and it's hard din, no? Nakita ko yung mga training yan. It's not easy. Can you walk us through what you went through in that training?
In Philippine Air Force, we started our training early this year, I think mid-Feb, and then we finished our training last week of May. So almost Feb, March, April. So almost 4 months.
This is during the pandemic,
It's a-
really? Sorry.
Yeah, during the pandemic. And it's a combination of online class and the face-to-face classes. And for the trainings, we were really trained to do the typical job or the typical work of an army. Tactical trainings, physical trainings, and also how to survive in the fields. So yun yung mga trainings namin. And also, how can you help your other reservists to survive when like kunyari may mga ambush. So during our training, may mga ganun kaming mga trainings na kunyari may mga ambush na mangyayari sa field. So kailangan namin makasurvive. So it's really nice experience, really unforgettable.
Okay, may I ask also, how did you guys, how long has this supernatural pageant been going on?
For the Miss Supranational, we'll be flying to Poland on August 3. And then for the coronation night, for Miss Supranational, it's going to be on August 21. And for John, I think that their coronation night will be on August 22. So after our coronation night. So it's like 20 days in Poland. But not really 20 days because we'll arrive in Poland by August 5. August 5. So I think less than 20 days.
I got 10 days.
You have 10 days, yeah.
Walang quarantine yan.
I think when you're fully
Overnight.
vaccinated, no need na sa quarantine. So I think we're both fully vaccinated.
Okay. And then another question, for both of you, this pageant that you guys won this year, was it done online or most pageants now are being done online, or was it like there was a venue and everybody was there, but of course maybe the audience was limited. I don't know how did it go about?
So for me, I joined Miss World Philippines, and the supranational crown is under Miss World Philippines.
Okay.
Yes. So nag-start kami May. So it's not an online competition. It's not an online pageant. We started May, and then unfortunately na-postpone yung coronation night namin because of the new IATF protocols. So they moved the coronation night on August 8th. So kailangan na lumipad ng Miss Supranational sa Poland. So I'm not appointed, but my co-candidates voted for me. So I'm the winner of Miss Supranational Philippines. But of course, they also check my credentials. They also check my performance during our mga contest namin. Like we have mga fast track events where they can also check yung mga grades ko. So I think that's also the reason why the organization and the candidates voted for me as the Miss Supranational. But it's not online. Talagang face-to-face kami. And actually, nag-bubble kami for 2 weeks. Naka-bubble kami sa isang hotel in Cubao because yung mga activities para less a contact with others. And every activity, nagpapaswab din kami, even we're fully vaccinated.
Oh, that's good to know that the organizers are practicing safety protocols. How about you, John? Just the same?
Yeah. Actually not. This is the first time they appointed for Mr. Supranational because I think there's no Mr. Supranational. I mean, no male pageant here right now for the Mr. World. And they wanted to present some Mr. Supranational for the event in Poland. So they handpicked me a month ago. The team ALV called me if I wanted to compete for the Mr. Supranational. And actually, I asked them what are the qualifications, and then they just told me that they wanted a badass guy. Actually,
something different. Something different.
They wanted something different. They want a real Pinoy-looking guy, something smart. They say smart, something brusco. You know the requirements for it. So they said I'm qualified for it. So I said yes.
Because that's good.
Yeah, because
John Maginoo pero medyo bad boy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm open to a lot of opportunities. So why not grab it? Anyway, wala naman akong laban, so let's do this.
Iba naman laban yon, ibang laban.
Oo nga. I miss fighting. I really miss fighting. Now our country again.
Baka lang, John, wag lang during the pageant may awayin ka doon. Baka nami-miss mo masyado. No? Pero anyway, no, of course, this is quite ito yan, this is the thing about beauty pageants and people joining it. It's like athletes, no? May maintenance ka rin ginagawa. You have to be in shape. You have to check everything. Dindi, for you, no? How do you maintain your physique, your of course the looks and everything?